Hi hi! Welcome back to another Digidom stream. And we're gonna continue on with more Robot Wars. Or as some can call it, the Digi Wars. Okay, I'm in. I am in. Oh my god! I've gone past 150 viewers! Viewers? Followers! Yay! I'm definitely thinking I should do karaoke streamers on stage. It'd be cool. Let's go, Digi Wars. Now, first thing I want to do is sort out Scott. Oh, my stream elements are there. Nice. I beat you today, bot. Haha. We'll edit. Edit. Scott back. Yes. We must edit this one. This one needs great and then renovations. Might try and change the weapons in the shop.
Hi there. First you will need a body before you can begin adding other components. Parts are quite expensive here, but you can find cheaper parts in the scrapyard if you're on a tight budget.
Also, I want to see his armor. What armor does he have? Okay. Okay, information. Bulletproof glass. Sensitive piercing. Possible to cut through some swords. Right. That would explain things. Yeah, because... Okay, so it's supposedly slightly better than steel because they have it at a higher price than steel. But, in effectiveness, its defense steel is 90, and it's cheap, it's very heavy, but it can't be cut into very easily. See, was it caviar or something? Cut by my swords. That can still be cut by my swords. Titanium, now that is the best one to go with. See, I'm thinking the steel would do better. Because it doesn't get cut very easily by swords and such. And it just does better. Sure, it's even heavier, and it's definitely want to make Scott a lot heavier. I'll have to cut back on a lot of these weaponry and such. Probably just put the weaponry in storage and such. Like the spikes. Or whatever. I don't know. See, salvage steel, it's just the same as polycarbonate, only it obviously behaves differently and it's a lot more heavier than average steel. Average steel is like 25. Aluminium is no good at all. Aluminium is wood. Wood and aluminium. Your bot is gone within seconds with those ones. Decisions, people. See, Canada is like, titanium is the best, but can't afford it. It's 5,000. Couldn't even afford that if you tried. I definitely feel like steel's better. Polycarbonate's okay, but steel just does better against flames and everything in general. Resistance being pierced. Yeah. Steel is just like the best one. In my opinion. I think we'll start with polycarbonate. I mean, technically polycarbonate should do better. But it just doesn't. I mean, I don't think it does anyway. Also, I'm going to put on my Discord down live. Because I don't think I saw my notifications on my thing. Yeah, lovely Discord, nice to know. New things going on. Sweat smile, that's the one. Sweat smiling. Smiling through my sweat. Yeah. Just cause I'm not sure if my applications and out notifications, because my Twitch is being poopy. I did not see any notification from my desktop on my phone. So that would tell me that my Twitch is being poopy. Poopy Twitch. Poopy Twitch. Okay. I'm gonna sell this, I think. Yes. It should have done better, but it just didn't. It just didn't. I'm selling it. Goodbye. And we're gonna buy some steel.
Your robot now has all the components necessary for entering a competition. If you like, you can use your remaining money and weight allowance to add weapons, armor, and extras. Your robot is now classed as a warlord.
Yeah, he's also super heavyweight, because he's above 75. So we need to remove some stuff. I say, let's remove some spikes. Uh, okay, so he's got skill, like the rest of them do, which is good, because Polycon should have done better, but it just didn't. So I'm going with skill. Of course, it makes him a lot heavier. And still 75. I'm not sure whether he'd still be classed as a middleweight at 75, or whether he has to be below 65. Plus, I think with the axe, it didn't work. It did not work. So, we will sell the axe. And see if we can find anything better. That's quite expensive for a tool. Could be good though. Never had any of them yet. I don't know. Scott, what will we give you? What will we give you, Scott? Let's try... You know what? We'll go with another arm. We could go with a unique flipper, so that you're based on flipping. I love the lifting arm. Lifting arm is my most favourite. It's just so good. And it's not too heavy. Let's go with lifting arm. I just like lifting arms.
Your robot is now classed as heavyweight.
Yes. And we could probably get back the spike star in my workshop. Possibly. He's at 69. That only gives us a few bits left. A few numbers left for weight wise. That'd be way too heavy. A lot of this one stuff is too heavy. This would be naughty. That one's slightly better, but it's like way too expensive. That one would be heavy. This one would be unique and nice. Not too expensive. There's a flamethrower. Too expensive. That's too expensive. That's also too expensive. And way too heavy. Also way too heavy. It's like, oi, oi, oi. With these ones, you probably need a robot that has lighter skin, not so steel. But it's just a risk. Because the ones with steel, it's just, they do so well. Could go there at the back. Yes. I like the idea of that. Let's get it. A lawnmower blade. Okay, it's like an improved version of stock pack. I'm hoping it does well. Let's go into
Welcome to the paint shop.
red.
Select which robot you would like to give a makeover.
Red, yes. Now, let's hope Scott, good old Scott, my boy, will get us some credits. Robot Wars Championship, let's go. Come on, Scott, we can do this. We can do this. I just need a boost. Give me a boost for a sec, okay? Scott Bounce versus Alicat versus Blade. Okay. Sounds cool. And the other ones, we've got Toby Fang and Ribble, Switchblade, Loki, and the Aggressor, Hunchback, Warlock, and Buzz, Renrock, Sparkle, and Clipperton. The Aldo, Nectar, and Veronica. 1700 in Granite Grinder. Mobicon, Salvage, Smumpet. Give me a Warfare. I only had like, well no, it wasn't a small lunch, but I'm very hungry recently because I lost a lot of weight when I was sick, so now I'm just trying to gain it back. So I've got quite the appetite. Okay. Let's see what seeds they are.
This robot's seeded 7th in the competition should pose a genuine challenge. Powered by a 5 horsepower 4-stroke petrol engine. It's armed with a spike trap to pin and push opponents. Very highly rated robot, this one. It's seeded 2nd. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut through almost anything.
Oh gosh. Not through my steel, I hope.
Unseeded this robot, but showing a lot of potential. Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack. This is one of the most expensive robots we have competing today. Nothing was too good for this team.
Nothing was too good for this team. Let's go then.
They better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be very, very dangerous. The arena flipper comes into play when a robot's immobilized. A bit of extra insult to injury to be flipped around the arena. That's the pit. Don't want to be going in there too soon. They've got to look out for the blasts of fire from those flame grills. They can do a surprising amount of damage. You don't want to get too close to the corner patrol zones. Once you're in there, it's more pain than you can handle. 3, 2, 1. Activate. I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Titanium armor, not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena! And no real damage that time from the blades. Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dents the impact made. The steel armor gives some protection from the impact.
Yes,
This
stop.
is classic Robot Wars. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. The spike piercing its target. Not much damage, but it's made a start. Onto the arena flipper they go.
You're annoying.
Are they ready to fly? The axe has been broken off. No more use out of that then. The steel resisting the blade so far. They can't right themselves here. I'm afraid it's game over. Here it comes again, trying to impale with a spike. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight.
Ori, well done!
Cut into the titanium.
Hold on, give me a second.
For
I'll
them.
give you the hi.
Lifting weapons ideal for pushing things around, although it helps if you can find a... Cease!
Alley Cat's gonna be a problem. Yay! Hi! Welcome in! I don't think my notifications worked again, because I didn't get anything on my on my phone's notifications. I don't remember seeing the desktop notification coming up on my Twitch. So Twitch is being poopy again, I think. I don't know. Did you get notification on Twitch, or did you... So that you were live on my phone. Oh, so you did see notifications that I was on. Okay, that's good. I thought it was being poopy. I might have just looked past it without realizing. Okay. That's a relief then. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. And I hope you had good rest. It's pretty good. Okay, that's good. That's good, as long as you got a decent amount of rest. And as long as you're happy, that's the most important thing. Okay, Alley Cat. We are going up against Alley Cat. Ooh. Trent got raided by a mega Twitch streamer. Ah! That's sweet. That is so sweet. Yeah, if we were in around about the same time zones, I'd raid you all the time. If we were in the same time zones. Probable fact. It was a good... It sounds like it was a good dream. Just play versus the aggressor. And you never know, it might happen for you one day. A bigger streamer coming and raiding you, it could happen. Could happen. Fourth time. It has happened to me a couple of times, actually. Like, Els is a big enough streamer, she raided me, and that was the other day. And there was also Get Carter Gaming, he raided me a few times, and he's quite a big streamer. And I believe, I think Scott Pack was streaming one time and he raided me once. So, it can happen. Yeah, it's cool when it does. It is cool when it does happen. So, not a bad dream to have. Very good dream. And it's a very, almost realistic dream. Because it does happen. Okay. Scott Pack versus Alley Cat. Come on, Scott Pack. I changed Scott Pack's armor to steel. Because I felt that the polycarbonate one, it was just being torn way too easily by the saws and the things that can cut through things. So I knew that the weight would go up a lot more with steel, but I thought the steel would just do a better job.
Three, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay, come on, Scott. We got this.
Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main force? That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. Doesn't even scratch it with the axe this time. Oh, look out! Could be barbecue pot. On the offensive now with those rotating blades. The steel armor giving
Come
us
on.
protection to the impact. Titanium cover.
Scott has good push pack.
The aggressive attack.
Oh my god.
This spike's been broken off! Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression.
Nice.
Attempting to crash into it. Nearly onto the flame wheel, look out! Metal everywhere. And the cloud.
Oh my god, Sir Killalot lost his head!
You don't want to get in Sir Killalot's grasp.
I think he's fighting Sir Killalot.
Looking dangerous as it closes in. Tough steel armor.
Oh gosh.
This has all the makings of a classic battle.
I think he's
and
dead.
Even the powerful circular saw having trouble getting through this one.
GG.
Not as effective against that. Cease.
Nice. Got him. Got him good. I love it. Nice job, Scott. Get in. See, the armor took barely any damage on that one. I feel like I just do really good with bots with like steel, you know? Steel is like the best armor to be going with, and if you can't afford steel, it's always good to try and get scrap steel from the scrapyard. It's just good armor to use. I mean, it's heavy, but it's just so useful. Scott Pet versus overall. The aggressor versus Compton versus double over versus okay. We got Robot Wars. Let's see what seed Robot Wars is, or whether he's unseeded. Ah yes, this one.
Seeded 4th in the competition.
Fourth.
This robot isn't to be taken lightly. Powered by a 3-horsepower 2-stroke petrol engine. It's armed with a hardened steel circular saw powered by the petrol motor from a garden strimmer.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. How was my day?
3,
It was good. Thank you for
2,
asking.
1.
I'll tell you more about it in
Activate.
just a sec after this.
To attention with the flamethrower.
Hello,
Just
Scott.
itching to flame away.
Welcome.
Was ready and waiting for its first victim. The circular saw getting closer.
Hello.
And getting closer now. Tearing as it spins. Some bullets even against something blister from the
Had some
powerful
fun
saw.
with your
It's
stream.
finding it hard to
Was it
stand
last
up
night? I
against
think it was last
basic
night.
with just
It was
the
great
ability
fun
to
on your stream.
The blades spin as it comes in on the offensive. The steel armor
I
gets some
definitely
defense
learnt
against
my
the attack.
numbers.
Coming in to pin it down with the ideal
7,
position
7,
weapon
7,
there. The
7.
crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came
It
to
was
see.
great.
They want maiming and slaughter. My word! There's bits of robot all over the
Oh,
arena.
that's it. Matilda's
Taking a
got
bit of a battering as it pushes it all over and tries to topple it. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. Lunging in with a
I
chainsaw.
inverted some of those destructive damn ahead all night.
The chainsaw moves in.
It was great.
The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. In it comes. Can it get under
loved
there?
I absolutely loved it. Your chat was amazing. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Scott's chat last night, they kept spawning
Cease!
text to chat. And they kept doing exclamation marks, 7777. Lots of different signs were used for undrinkable water and rubbish. And of course the okay, cool going on. Oh no, Ori, you want to say not cool, you want to say okay, cool. That's what you want to say. I just had text chat going for 40 minutes non-stop. He did. It was hilarious. It was great. Okay, cool. We got through to the next round. Okay, cool. It was so fun. As for my day-to-day, it was good. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, jeez. Yep. That's the kind of things that went on in his chat. It was great. I loved it. And today I played a bit on my PlayStation emulator. I tried, there's a Powerpuff Girls game on PlayStation. And I tried that one. It's like a beat 'em up game. It was good fun. Started to get very challenging towards I'm on like the third last opponent. And you have to like beat them with each Powerpuff Girl as well. PTSD would be an understatement. Let's go back with the ball. Okay, we're on the semi-final again. This time I feel you can do it. I know you can do it because we have changed your armor from polycarbon to steel. And I feel like steel is just going to do so much better. I am like a robot whisperer. I know these things. I know these things. I'm a robot whisperer.
This robot is seeded 5th and is likely to be a serious contender. Powered by a 24-volt
you want the crystal
lead
wave?
acid battery,
I'm gonna do
it's
that.
armed with a vicious 3-pronged
Come on, Crystal.
rending spike.
It's a crystal wave. Hi, hi. Little crystal wave. Just for you, Ori. Yeah. Okay, so this is a 5th seed going on. Ah, you're most welcome. Also, I need to do some shout-outs. I'll do shout-outs.
3, 2, 1. Activate! I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it though? Looking like there's some damage, but not much. Nearly onto the playground, look out! The titanium's screwing up them now. How long will it hold out? This is classic Robot Wars. Bumping and banging. Not a lot of damage so far. Barging in to push it around. The blades not strong enough to get through. Oh, that's a bit close to Sir Killalot for comfort.
Yes!
Trying to charge right
Get
in
into the
there.
side.
Immediately attacking. The weapon flicking away.
Yes! And he can jump corner. You gotta love it. Good job.
Trying to lift it and topple it. Shoved, ready to deal with any trespassers.
Let's do some space.
The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Titanium armour, not as effective against that impact as they'd like. The armour holding out well against the charge. It's heading for a collision. The steel resisting the blade so far. Bits and pieces. Cease!
You're most welcome. You guys deserve it. Nice, Scott. We're through. Yeah, that's hot. Okay, we're gonna win it this time.
Digimon! 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 Digimon, Digital Monsters. Digimon, Digital Monsters.
Shoot. Okay, final. Let's do this. The bobcat. I love it. You've got this, Scott. You've got this. You got this. This is the final. Let's do this. Get me some credits.
Great things are expected from this robot, seeded as it is, first in the competition.
First?
Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid
Okay.
battery for power, it has a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which spins at an incredible 12,000 revs per minute. Cost an
Alright.
absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them.
Yeah, those outside track things, they're very expensive to have. Very expensive. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, activate!
Scott will probably do
Sergeant
really well.
Flash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course? A menacing
run
brute
really
needs
fast.
plenty of pain to dish out meat. Coopertron. Off comes the spike. They're going to have to try another tactic now. The blades have fallen off.
Oh no!
Not much use now. Attempting to crash into it.
Oh, that's it.
The axe slamming in on the attack. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Another small gouge out of it. Needs to get a bit more weight behind it to do more than scratch though. Their spike's been broken off. The axe bouncing off. No damage visible. Charging in with tremendous force.
Okay, we can stay upside down. Right. Good job, Scott.
Can they lift it though? Crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Thudding in, not strong enough to do too much damage. Smashing down with that mighty axe blade. This has all the makings of a classic battle. The steel resisting the blade so far. Bashing away at the
Nice job.
Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Dents and scrapes as it bumps and barges around the arena. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage! It's made a good start. Cease!
Oh, no worries, Scott. I appreciate you looking. And Ori, if you do ever end up lurking, I do have an unlurk now. I have an exclamation mark unlurk, which I think you know that. I just wasn't sure. Nice. Okay, cool. Love it. Okay, cool. Oops. That is hilarious. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do another competition. We'll try... Don't think we did this one yet. This one's an easy enough one to get through. There's 2 rounds. All I have to do is destroy objects. Something I'll just say anyway. Damn it, Scott's chat. Be making memes. Now we've got Crystal, we've got Elves. I'm not sure whether Elves can destroy that much stuff though. She doesn't have a very destroying sort of body. Neither does Jeff. He has a good body for pushing. Scott probably. He has the back things. Crystal's really good. She has that 20 disc thing at the back. Could go with Crystal for this one. Rest in my eyes, me, I want me out. Ah, bless. Yeah, it's okay if you have a little dose. It's fine. I tend to do it quite often when watching folks stream. I sometimes go into like a daydream, or I do end up going into like full rest mode for like 5-10 minutes. Because, you know, the heavens, you get tired. Let's go with Crystal. Crystal, Robotica, Electra, the Aggressor and the Marshal. Loki, Driller for a Sparkle, Robot Wars Hunchback. Body Splash. Porcupine. The Bullock. The Shadow. The Rock. Cutthroat. Smoghead. Salvage. Sinister. Sabretooth. Ragnarok. Punchline. Is that Tigger? Okay. There's a Tigger. Nuts and bolts and Hawkeye. Let's see how we do. Me, I wanted peas for breakfast today. Peas. Interesting choice for breakfast. You gotta love kids. You gotta love the quirky kids.
Definitely in with a chance of surprising everyone, this robot unseeded today. A 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack gives this robot all the power it needs. It's armed with a set of small electric lifting spikes powered by a lorry windscreen wiper motor. It's even brought its teddy bear with it. Ah. Blech. Unseeded in this competition, but could have a few surprises up its sleeve. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. A relatively cheap robot, this one as well, showing you can still compete in Robot Wars on a budget.
Okay.
On good form lately, as you can see by the
She's
fifth
just got a
seed
flipper.
placing. Looking for good things from this robot here today. It's shaped like a kind of domed wedge. It's armed with a set of horizontal lifting spikes, just right for tipping robots over or pushing them into arena obstacles. Seeded second, and one to keep an eye on is
Yeah,
this.
he's got a
It's a
good-
wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape,
He's
allowing
got
them
the
to
back things as
drive in
well.
under other robots. The carbon steel cutting disc is tremendously powerful in action, the team tell me. Unseeded this time, but no slouch. This robot could do well. This wedge shape, very popular among our roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath and tip opponents, of course. Its weapon is a garden strimmer-powered circular saw. A low-cost robot, this one, showing there's no need to spend a fortune to have a great-looking and effective robot.
You know the price bracket between him saying whether it's cheap or expensive? It must be really, really close of a gap. Because I think if it's under 3,000, he'll say it's cheap. But then when it goes past about 4,000 or 5,000, he says it's expensive. It's like, what? What? There's way more expensive bots that are like super heavyweight than just 5,000.
The main arena feature is the drill tower. Makes a great spot to push robots into and let the drill do the work for you. You need to watch out for the flame pipes. Nasty gouts of flame burst out when the valve is switched on. Be careful of the gaps in the fences. It's easy to push a robot off the side and into the water below. Mind the barrels filled with oil. Spillages can make a real mess. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. The blade thuds in and rips the shell a little. Cool, calm, collected and hellish are the only words I can find to describe Electron. Off comes the spike! They're gonna have to try another tactic now! Attempting to crash into it! The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. Pushing and shoving. You need something to push into it hard to do any damage. Polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. Chopping away! Can I get a good blow in? Cutting away enthusiastically. But they'll be lucky to get a scratch on this tough machine. This is classic Robot Wars. The cutting attack doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass.
Don't think we were able to
Tough
destroy
steel
that
armor,
stuff.
making it harder to cut into, of course. It's carnage, devastation. It's Robot Wars. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. Titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. Circular saw getting closer. Can they get in close enough? It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium arm. Cease!
Oh, we qualified. Nice. I thought we didn't manage to destroy enough stuff, but apparently we did. Score quite low. Okay. Okay, the Marshal didn't get much of a score whatsoever. So it was gone within 7 seconds. Robotica got no score either. Oh. And we had the best score. Okay. That was whack scoring, but I'll take it. Hopefully we'll be able to destroy more stuff next time. Okay, let's go. Crystal Cutthroat. Robot nuts and bolts and let's drag them. Okay. Let's see what seeds they are. Let's find out what seeds they are, shall we?
This robot isn't seeded, but is well fancied in the pits. Could
Nuts
be
and
the
bolts.
dark horse of the tournament. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. It's armed with a flamethrower, which torches at temperatures of up to 300 degrees Celsius. A bit of a disco diva with the flashing lights. The top seed, this robot obviously in with a good chance. It's a sort of
yeah.
box wedge-shaped robot
That's a
with
good
all the
weapon to
advantages
have.
of a wedge for tipping opponents over. It's armed with a heavy-duty torch cutter designed to blast molten metal and gas at extreme temperatures. Quite literally, the cutting edge of weapons technology. This is our third seed, has a good chance of taking home the title. A slightly unusual domed wedge shape to this robot. That's interesting. The circular saw you can see is powered by a motor from a garden strimmer of all things. This robot's unseeded, but could do better than everyone expects today. A 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack gives this robot all the power it needs. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut through almost anything.
Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that was 4 of them. Let's continue on. Oh.
3, 2, 1, activate! In comes the circular saw. This robot doesn't take any prisoners and its name speaks for itself. Here's the Scragger. The shunt's axe gleaming. He's just raring to go. Attempting to crash into it. Oh dear, Sergeant Bash comes into play. Just watch that flamethrower. Can the aluminium armour stand up to this? It's going to be tough getting through the bulletproof glass on there. Their spike's been broken off!
Ah.
Coming in for the kill with all its weight behind it! Tearing in! That's making it think twice about tangling with this blade again! The saw blade has shattered! It's not much use now. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. The cutting attack doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it. And it's taken a real battering with that blow. The flame not getting far against the steel shell. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here.
Oh my god,
Trying
did
to
you
cut its
see
way
that?
through the polycarbonate.
He just whoosh! He yeeted straight off the map.
And it's
He was
heading
like the
straight
top
in on a
seed.
collision course.
Just yeeted himself off the map.
Shunt, ready to deal with any trespassers. Cease!
Yes! We won it. It was either going to be eliminate or won. And we won it. Nice. Still Mobile got a score of nothing. Straggler 1 minute and 8 seconds gone with a very little score. Also score of nothing. Pretty easy to win this tournament. Cutthroat score of nothing. And we got almost like halfway on the scoring marks. It's like, yes! We did good damage. Nice. You've won! Yay! GG's. Okay, I believe the next competition we're going to do, Monthly Sabotage Trophy, we kept away from very good. Let's get another trophy. This next trophy I can get will be the Original. Fight. Alpha Viking Open Trophy. Ooh. Is there any lightweight to super heavyweight? Unlimited. Okay, I like that. No restrictions. Very good. Let's see if anyone that we get put in could win. Who shall we go with? We had Pistol. As Elves. Jeff. Could try Jeff. And there's our most recent one, Scott Pack. See, I like Jeff because he's round. I like the round parts. Alice is okay. Sushi. This was pretty good. Let's try Alice. I'm curious to see how we do with Alice. She has those big spikes that can fall off easily, but it makes the challenge that much more interesting. Yes. Also, we might upgrade some weaponries on some of the bots as well. Could do that. That was Granite Grinder, Cat. Also Loki and Odin. Switchblade Beyond Spinster. Smokehead, double A. Okay, there's no 4. I remember when I did this competition before, there was like 4 that showed up. No 4 this time though. Okay, let's go Elves. Cat again. Remember having to deal with Cat during the last competition. Cat clearly didn't get enough. Once more. Let's see what seeds they are.
The 4th seed, and this robot definitely in with a chance today. Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery for power, its weapon is a garden strimmer-powered circular saw.
Okay.
Very highly rated robot, this one. It's seeded 2nd. This robot, one of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old favourite, as you can see. It's armed with a spike trap to pin and push opponents. Not seeded in this competition, but this robot has the capability to cause a few upsets and surprises. Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack, it's armed with a twin pair of titanium ramming spikes. There's a drill tower in this arena that can make short work of a robot if it's pushed under there. The flame pipes can be switched off at the valve, but burst out huge flames if they're working. There are gaps in the fence here that unwary robots can fall through. It's never a good idea to end up in the water, so take care. Barrels of oil everywhere, as you might expect. Careful if they're damaged, because they really are full of oil. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Not a lot
by the way,
here.
instead of
more action. Always thought the granite was tough.
Excuse you.
Before the granite grinder arrived on the scene.
We've
The
got
steel resisting the blade so far. Another small gouge out of it. It needs to get a bit more weight behind it to do more than scratch though. Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage. Titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. It's going to be tough getting to the bulletproof glass on there. The circular saw grinding through, starting to make an impression, but it's going to take more than that to give it any real double trouble!
Get away.
The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. The titanium standing up well to the punishment. The axe bouncing off, no damage visible. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. The titanium armor not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Punching in with a spike! Determined to pound it into submission, and I think it's ready to submit now. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate, it's very tough. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Their spike's been broken off! And it's heading straight in on a collision course! And the broken blade, no use now. They're gonna have to try something else. It smashes in, but standing up fairly well to this battering. Chopping away. Can he get a good blow in? Coming in to pin it down with the ideal pushing weapon there. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. Smash! And again! Heavy blows from the axe. No damage from the spike this time. Try a better weapon sometime, boys. The armor holding out well against the charge.
Flipped.
I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Getting dangerously close to the CBZ that time. And the axe easily smashing through there. Oh! The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? The steel resisting the blade so far. Off comes the spike!
Oh.
They're going to have to try another tactic now. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage.
Qualified. Oh, well done, Els. That was crazy. Don't know how she qualified through that, but she did. Grinder gone in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Got toppled. Alley Cat gone in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. What? They're both gone? Okay, but that one's gone first, so we're gonna have to go against Alley Cat. Els, what did they do to you, girl? We're gonna have to fix you. Some damage. Don't have enough time. That's okay. Fix what you can. 37% damage on weapons. Woo. Okay. Let's do this. Els versus Alley Cat. Tom versus AoD. Fisher versus the AoD. Smarter versus double A. Okay. Come on, Els. We can do this.
Three, 2, 1, activate! Not a lot happening here, the crowd want more action. A scoundrel will be mischievous no matter where it goes. Meet Alley Cat, charging in with tremendous force. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. A heavy weapon crashing in and making mincemeat of this one. It gets underneath, getting a grip, but not enough as it fails to lift it. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Looking like there's some damage, but not much. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. The titanium armor not as effective against that impact as they'd like. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Moving in, having a go with that vicious spike. Barging in to push it around. It's heading for a collision.
Oh gosh. That was too close.
A mighty crunk as it makes contact. It's tougher than it looks. Only a few scratches this time. Bits and pieces everywhere. We could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. The armor holding out well against the charge.
Oh, she's stuck. She's stuck.
On a direct collision course.
Bye!
Off comes the spike. They're gonna have to try another tactic now.
Da da
Out
da
it goes,
da.
and no one to blame but
Da da
themselves.
da da. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Cease.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Just chuck Alley Cat into the ocean like. Meow. Good job, Els. You lost all of your front spikes, but that's okay. %14 damage. That's better than the last time. Let's go on. Els versus Odin. Oh gosh. Especially the double O. Els, you could be meeting your match on this one. Odin, huh? Sounds dangerous.
Great things are expected from this robot, seeded as it is, first in the competition. Powered by a 24-volt sealed lead-acid battery.
Oof.
It has a titanium spike powered by CO2 and can pierce 3mm steel armor with absolute ease. How about something a bit tougher, guys? And some fearsome evil eyes glare out of the front.
Oh gosh. Oh, he's got one of those jabbing things. Oh yes. They can be deadly. Oof.
3, 2, 1. Activate! The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. Coming in to pin it down with the ideal pushing weapon there. The steel taking the punishment well so far. Lifting it just enough for it to fall over. Not much damage though. Coming in for the kill with all its weight behind it. Saw blade whirring as they try to find an opening. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. The titanium armor not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Punching in with a spike! Shunt, ready to deal with any trespassers. Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it. Slamming in, you can see it starting to make an impression. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Punching away at it with a spike. Their spike's been broken off. And it's taken a real battering with that blow. This has all the makings of a classic battle. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that.
Uh-oh.
Getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Racing in on the attack. Can
Somebody got flipped.
Looking like there's some damage, but not much. That won't lift
Good
anything
job, Al.
anymore. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. Not enough to hurt. The spike not piercing it. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage. They're lying on their back like a turtle in the sun. I'm afraid they can't seem to get back up. It's turtle soup for them. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. The titanium standing up for now.
Nice.
Cease!
Nice job, Els. She could win this. Odin gone in 1 minute and 27 seconds. Nice. Good job. That's my girl. Four minutes, okay. 29 seconds. 12 minutes. Oh. It's okay, we're fixed, we're all good. She's ready to go. Let's do this. Elves versus Double O. Oh, we know Double O very well. Elves, this could be your biggest competition yet. Toughest opponent yet is Double O for Elves, definitely. Double O is a hard one.
Seeded third. No surprise that this robot's very highly thought of. It's a heavyweight robot.
Not easy to flip. He is not easy to flip at all. Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1. Activate. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here.
See how we do.
The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. Here he comes again, trying to impale with a spike. Barging in to push it around. The massive flywheel edging closer to its prey. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Stabbing away with a spike. Just a scratch as the spike slides off again. This is classic Robot Wars. On the attack now. Some of these flywheels spin at up to 1200 RPM, and you want to stay well clear of them, I can tell you. It's carnage, devastation. It's Robot Wars. It smashes in, but standing up fairly well to this battering. And miraculously they escape damage from that attack. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Another small gouge out of it. Needs to get a bit more weight behind it to do more than scratch though. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dents the impact made. And in he comes to ram with the spike. In comes the disc of destruction. And it's taken a real battering with that blow. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Not causing it too much pain so far. If they can lift it further, that would help. Thudding in, not strong enough to do too much damage. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it though? Moving in with a spinning disc. Can they avoid its cutting edge? It crashes in, and that's gonna hurt. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. The flywheel not making much impact that time, unusually. Barging in to push it around. Their spike's been broken off! Bumping and banging. Not a lot of damage so far. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. Tough steel armor making it harder to cut into, of course. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right weapon. Dents and scrapes as it bumps and barges around the arena. The weapon trying to lift it and topple it. The steel resisting the blade so far.
This is my spot. Get up.
No damage from the flywheel that time. A miraculous escape. The deadly flywheel on the attack again. Metal everywhere. And the crowd love it. It smashes in.
We've won. We've won! Yes! Good job, Elves. Double O gone 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Woo! GG's. No thank you. Wait, that was the wrong thing. I need dash. There it is. I got that. Yeah. We don't need none of that, thank you. Robot unlocked. Nice. Out of life emotion trophy. Nice. Now, with our money, I'd say we could update Else's weaponries, I'd say. Oh, we've got 7,995. Nice. Yeah, let's edit L's. And we'll go shop because we'll buy her some
Hi,
new
Robot
weapons.
here. Want to modify a robot? Just select it and buy a new part.
Let's give her maybe something that swings. Hammer's good. That hammer's really good. First, we'll have to remove the spikes.
This robot is now eligible to enter competitions depending on the restrictions. Any weight allowance and credits left can be used to add armor, weapons, and any extra parts you think it needs to brighten it up.
Lovely, thank you. Remove. We still might use a few of these components for later on. We'll have a box. Might take these ones. Flamethrower. Ooh. They're too heavy to have with steel. They're very heavy. Oh, that's a really nice one. Flamethrower is also nice, it's not as expensive. Does that remove the lifting arm, I wonder? It shouldn't do. Yeah, let's give Els a flamethrower and see how she does. Flamethrower. Also, does she have everything? Let me just check. Okay, so it did remove it. Okay. I see. That's just more expense. Don't want to get anything that's going to be too much more expensive. She won't do very well if she falls over with just a flamethrower. So let's switch it back. We could keep the flamethrower maybe for another block. We'll go back into save.
Select which robot you would like to modify.
I don't know why she says that. Okay, remove. We've got a lot of different spikes. But she definitely needs to lift them up. So we'll give her that. Maybe give her the same got the front spikes, right? And since we have these other spikes, I think it was from Scott Pack. We could use those. Yes. Those can be very spiky. Spiky. Yes. Okay, so she has those back. Actually, they're behind, aren't they? That's okay. We'll have ones behind. Do we want ones behind and the front? No. They were supposed to be at the front. Dang it. Okay. Hold on. Take them back off. Because they weren't all supposed to be at the back. They need to be at the front. There you go, that's the front. And front. And aha! Front. Yes. Right, so we've got those ones at the front. Now, we don't want one straight at the back like that, because it doesn't work very well. Could go with the ones at the side. One that can go upright like that. Don't know if I want to do that. It's that one that can go up like that. I think we're going to put them on the side, because that's quite unique to have them at the side. Set them to the side. It's like, oh, else. You're getting a lot of spikes going on. Okay. So we want to give her something else for her back area. See what's in the scrapyard.
Select which robot you would like to modify, or select an empty slot to start building a new robot. Good.
And there's nothing in the scrapyard or equipment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Hi again, Roboteer. There's some excellent parts in the shop just waiting to be purchased.
Yes, we will get
All right.
some better spikes, maybe. Mind you, her weight has gone up to super heavyweight with the extra spikes. Dang. I didn't realise she ended up with more weight. Even though I do like the idea of those spikes. Or that spike. That's a good spike to have. Might remove the side spikes. I think there was a reason why I went for the twin spikes. And that was that they were light. Yeah, with those two on the side like that, she doesn't go past heavyweight. She stays at the same weight. Because I took the back ones and I just put on two side ones instead. You know what else? You're unique. We'll keep you as you are. Like that. That's fine. Still want to change the robot around though. So let's see if we can change Jeff, is it? Let's see what weight Jeff has. My name is Jeff. Let's go back. He's a pretty good bot. What weight is Scott Pack? 73. So he's close to it. Close to the mark. Crystal is 69. Could edit Crystal maybe. Yeah, let's change Jeff.
Choose a robot to work on.
Okay, so because he has listening, we can't necessarily give him the flamethrower. So, let's remove these spikes for now and see what weight he gets.
Your robot can now enter competitions, as it has all the required components. Extras and weapons can be added until you reach the weight limit. Remember, individual tournaments may have specific restrictions.
Yes, we all know this. Okay. See, most of these are just the spikes. Most of what I've got. I wanna try.
Hi
maybe.
there. First you will need a body, before you can begin adding other components. Parts are quite expensive
Can't really
here,
give him.
but you can find cheaper
too
parts in
heavy.
the scrapyard if you're on a
2,
tight
3,
budget.
4, 5, 6. Anything that's about 6 or below. 6 or below should be fine. Let's see. See, a lot of the swinging I think is above 6. Weight wise. Oh, that one's 6 actually. That one won't do too bad. That one's 8. And that one's 7. So they're too heavy. The spring powered axe is too heavy. But the electric one is actually 6. We can get away with that. Jeff, considering I don't give Jeff any extras, we can get away with that. I like it. Let's try it. We have the money for it. Here you go, Jeff. Very nice. Very, very nice. And also, I believe Crystal might be able to have a flamethrower. She doesn't have... I don't think Crystal has the flip-up arm. I'm gonna check, but I don't think she has the flip-up arm. So let's save Jeff. Jeff has a new look now. And we'll try Crystal. She has the arm. Obviously not. Does she have the arm? I don't think she does. Let's
Which
see her
robot
setup.
would you like to set up?
I'm just gonna see what she does have. Don't think she has the lifting arm. She doesn't. That means she can have the flamethrower. Oops. Let's give her the flamethrower. That'll make her a super heavyweight, but we can get rid of the spikes. We can get rid of the spikes. We'll get rid of the 2 little spikes.
Your robot now has all the components necessary for entering a competition. If you like, you can use your remaining money and weight allowance to add weapons, armor and extras. Your robot is now classed as a warlord. Your robot is now classed as heavyweight.
Nice. Look at that. Look at that for a bot. Crystal, she looks amazing. She has a flamethrower. Oh! Flamethrower. How much battery? Probably gone past 100 at this stage. Yep. I am past 100%. I'm gonna turn off the charger. Might make the animation of the game go a bit slower in fighting or at the beginning of stuff, but it should still be fine. Give it a moment. There we go. It's just where the processor's have to keep up with everything. Let's try our next tournament area. Once we win 8,000 credits, we'll get to go to Germany. Our next place is Japan. Capture the flag, Mad Bomber. Let's try Mad Bomber. This is going to be insane. Because this map is literally just on top of the rooftop. And you have to avoid the bomb. It's crazy. I'm not sure what the restrictions are. Lightweight. Defense? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think weapons are fine. Whereas before with the Mad Bomber you had to have just the spikes. Okay. Trying to think which one could be fast with the wheels. 32 on Crystal with the wheels. L's 32 with the wheels. Jeff 32 with the wheels. Scott is 48 on the wheels. I feel like Scott might have a good chance with this. Come on, Scott, let's try you. Scott versus Adventure versus Axemaster versus Hurricane versus Odin. And then there's Hunchback versus Meltdown versus Double O versus Grand Slander versus Heavy Metal. And then there's 4-5 versus Depressor versus Multiform versus Savage versus Timster. Then there's 32 versus The Rock versus Punchline versus Marshall versus Corporation. And then there's Fang versus Plague versus Xmas Destruction versus Switchblade versus Slotting. Sounds like fun. Let's go. And hope we can win the competition. I believe in you, Scott. I believe in you. You have fast wheels. Use your fast wheels. Okay, let's see what their seedings are.
Lots of potential in this unseeded robot. Could be one to look out for. A 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack gives this robot all the power it needs. It's armed with the rotating lawnmower blades. Quite an unusual choice. And just look at the pipes. Obviously lots of technical wizardry going on in there. Or is it all illusion?
Could be.
The top seed, this robot obviously in with a good chance. This
Top
wedge
seed.
shape, very popular among our roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath and tip opponents, of course. It's armed with a 30cm titanium spike driven forward by a pneumatic ram. Nasty piece of work, this robot, if the eyes are to be believed. This robot is unseeded, but still could be one to keep your eye on. Powered by a 24-volt sealed lead-acid battery. The
This
team
feels
also
crazy, 'cause
say
as
that
soon
a
as-
huge amount of money's been spent building this robot. Let's see how that helps in the arena then.
The thing what makes this one crazy is, as soon as the bomb goes off and the first bot is gone, the house robots just go and you have to try and not fall off the arena. It's insane.
Unseeded, but certainly not out of the running for the title. Anything can happen here. Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery for power, it's armed with a lawnmower blade powered by a 2-stroke petrol engine. Unseeded, this robot, but showing a lot of potential. Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack, this is one of the most expensive robots we have competing today. Nothing was too good for this team.
It says it's 3,320. How's that expensive compared to all the other bots? I don't know. Let's go.
Be wary near the skylight, otherwise you might be dropping in on someone unexpectedly. The fans can blow you upwards if they have enough power, so be careful, otherwise you might end up a floating duck. The sides of the building make a great place to push robots off. Be wary though, or you may end up as street pizza yourself. The generators are brimming with electricity to power all that neon. They can give you a nasty shock if you get too close.
Oh, here we go.
3, 2, 1. Activate. They want a Turkish bath? They're getting very close to those steam vents. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. Please put your hands together to welcome Odin. The armor holding out well against the charge. On the offensive now with those rotating blades. Shunt, ready to deal with any trespassers. And into some kilowatt CP's in, and he's
What the heck, guys?
Show how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. There goes the glass. This could be dangerous. This has all the makings of a classic battle. Doing their best to push it against any obstacle they can find. Not damaging it so far. The aluminium armor not much defense against this kind of attack. In it comes. Can it get under there? Might want to keep away from that generator. Might be hit by
Oh my god.
volts. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage. Can the aluminium armor stand up to this? They want a Turkish bath? Getting really close to those steam vents. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. And it's heading straight in on a collision course. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Only a glancing blow that time. Straight through into the room below, but they don't cause any damage there. Oh, this could hurt if Shunt sticks his axe in. Trying to charge right in now.
Did they all fall off? GG's. Do you know what? Scott Pack earned that win. Because he got toppled off upside
Look at
down.
Shunt's axe gleaming.
And he
He's just
flipped himself
raring
back
to
up.
go.
And got right back into it.
Cease.
He earned that win. He earned that. That was insane. Alright, game gone in 1 minute and 1 second. Odin gone in 1 minute and 39 seconds. The Axemaster gone in 1 minute and 29 seconds. Urban Avenger gone in 30 seconds. And Scott Pack is still mobile. I don't know how he's still mobile, but he's still mobile. The house robots did a number on him. Fixed. I'm ready to go. Oh. Okay, last round. Scott Pack versus Meltdown versus Timster versus Plague versus Clifton. If we win this, we get the next Bomber Trophy, which would be great. Okay, let's see their seeds.
This is our third seed. Has a good chance of taking home the title. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. It has a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc which spins at an incredible 12,000 revs per minute.
Okay.
Seeded second, and one to keep an eye on is this.
Seeded
This wedge shape,
second.
very popular among our roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to
Yikes.
get in underneath and tip opponents, of course. The carbon steel cutting disc is tremendously powerful in action, the team tell me. The team also say that a huge amount of money's been spent building this robot. Let's see how that helps in the arena then. Seeded fourth in the competition, this robot isn't to be taken lightly. It's shaped like a kind of domed wedge. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut through almost anything. More lights than a disco. This is Robot Wars, not your Saturday night out, boys.
Lol.
This robot is seeded fifth and is likely to be a serious contender. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. It has a flamethrower with flames at temperatures of up to 300 degrees Celsius.
Lovely. I mean, look at our speed. Our speed is fast.
Definitely in with a chance of surprising everyone, this robot.
Speed,
Unseeded
48.
today. Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack. No expense spared on this robot. Let's hope the results live up to expectations, or someone's going to want a refund.
Yeah, 48. And the rest of them are like at speed 32. We have the fastest speed. Let's go. Hopefully we won't get toppled over upside down.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Mind the gap. Tough steel armor, making it harder to cut into, of course. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The Kevlar armor giving it great protection, though. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Tearing as it spins. Some damage even against something this tough from a powerful saw. Not enough to damage it, even with the saw blade. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Those fans can really pump out some wind. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. Grazing and scraping as it hits. The blades grinding. Only superficial damage that time. I want to keep away from that generator. I don't want to be hit by 10,000 volts. The titanium holding it well to the punishment. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack.
Whoa, hang on.
Holding out well against the charge. Pushed into the clutches of Zakillalot. The heavy weapon crashing in and making mincemeat of this one. My word! There's bits of robot all over the arena! Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar.
Come on, Scott. Just avoid the other bots. Jesus! You take it back.
Could be in trouble here. Sakay looks angry. Zakillalot won't be messed with. Better keep away from there. Coming in for the kill with all its weight behind it. I think Dead Metal's waiting to Carve up another contender. Look out below!
What?
Oh dear, how dumb was that?
Oh god.
Charging in with tremendous force!
Come on, Scott, run for it. Did we win? I think we won. Good job, Scott. It's gonna qualify us any moment.
Cease!
Hey, there you go. We won it, we won it, we won it, won it, won it, we won it, we won it. We're on fire today, guys. Plague, gone in 2 minutes. Nice. Here's the last one gone, I think. Corporate on, gone in 30 seconds. Here's the first one gone. Here's the third one gone. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Meltdown gone in 1 minute. Here's the second one gone. And of course, we survived. We survived. Good job, Scott. The rooftop you were made of should be handled with care. Whatever you say. Okay, let's get some more cash. And then after this, if we win this next competition, we'll make another bot. Now, the real question is who will we make? I think we might make a bot called Oi. I think that'd be a good one. Okay, so there is rooftop chase, capture the flag. Lightweight, medium weight. Medium weight. Oh, I see. We need to lower some weight. Okay. We might try and make a medium weight bot. Yes. Let's see if we can make a medium weight bot. For those medium weight competitions.
Hi, Robot here. Want to modify a robot? Just select it and buy a new part.
So this one will be known as Ori, I think. If we want to be medium weight, it can't be too big. Let's go with maybe the bullet shape. I'm thinking bullet shape, yes. Let's go bullet shape.
Remember, you still need to fit a power source, drive and locomotion before your robot can compete.
Yo! Any old games? Welcome back in, dude. I have decided to try and make a medium weight bot. So it has to be, I think it's under 64? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was about 64 that has to be under. Or 60. It's around 60 or 64, weight-wise. So, can't be too heavy. Do you like the idea of some outside wheels? Could run a much better than the inside ones. Also, we need Chester.
Your robot is now classed as lightweight.
Let's go with these outside wheels.
The strength of this robot now places it in the Warlord category.
Oh, you don't say. Drive. This could be a good drive. Let's go with that drive.
Now that you've fitted some electric motors, you need to add a battery to power them.
That power is really light, but does it work well? Just prefer this kind of battery. I think we can't go with steel. If we go with steel, it's like yeah, but with this bot, this kind of bot build can only have like 2 wheels. And yeah, I know what you mean. It is risky to have them on the outside. When you've got 2 wheels. But, we'll see how it does. I mean, I can always edit her back to having, like, inside wheels, if needed. But this bot shape can't have, like, more than 2 wheels. Armor. I want to go with something that's good, but not heavy like steel. Steel is very heavy. Body count should be good, but not always very good. Caviar could be good. Definitely light. Still much lighter than steel. Can be cut by most swords. Yeah, but so can this. Very effective on cereal. Piercing, although it is possible to cut through certain swords. Titanium is probably the best one. But it's like aluminium, more stronger, far less for the same protection. Extreme hardness makes it very difficult to be cut or pierced. See, I like the idea of some titanium, but that's like pretty much all my money gone. Can't try caviar. Yes. I think we'll try caviar. The current is supposed to be that little bit more better. Bit heavier as well, but a bit better, but I don't know. Gets cut really easily. Then again, we shouldn't be fussing too much about being cut too much. Because this is for like a capture the flag sort of competition. So. Most armies flimsy in this game. Yeah. I know.
This robot is now eligible to enter competitions depending on
the only armor that's really
Any
good in this game is steel, which can be way too heavy for certain
to brighten it up.
competitions. It can be way too heavy. And titanium. Titanium's amazing, but it's so expensive. Like, price-wise, it's just so expensive. So we're gonna go with this type. It is just to capture the flag sort of competition we're trying to get into, so and it's medium weight that we're going for. We don't want really heavy stuff. I think the only thing left is the weapons. So just in case we do try and enter certain good competitions, let's give it some good weapons. Try one of these bad boys. Very expensive bad boys. Yes, go with that one. I like that one. At least we have that weapon now. Stack it. I don't want to bleed us dry, so let's... Actually, I think I've got some good static stuff in the shop, in the workshop.
Select which robot you would like to modify. Right.
Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. I like that, menacing. Could go on both sides. That's cool. That's pretty nice on the back. That was nice at the front as well. Think front or back, front or back. Let's go back. Okay, I think that would do for medium weight bot. I think that will do. We will see how it does. Again, the type of competition we're trying to get in for this is capture the flag. So could put in some extras. Not going to be too heavy. Oh wait, that's extras in my shop.
Hi again, Roboteer.
Buy some
There's some
extras.
excellent parts in the shop just waiting to be purchased. Good.
Let's go with something that's animal. Okay, rabbit's foot. Shark's fin. Insect antennas. Let's go with cross spikes. That's cool. Which way will we put them? very top and middle. I think we'll just go for the middle. Like that. Yes. That's fine. And we will do paints.
Choose a robot and we'll see what we can do to improve its look.
Let's go pink. Rename. Oh. R. Hi. Ori. Nice. Okay, let's see if Ori can do capture the flag. Wait, 61. Okay.
The robot you have selected is too heavy to qualify for this
Not
tournament.
selected it.
You will have to either lose some weight from this robot or select another lighter robot to enter. Alright.
Okay, here we go. Ori. Let's hope she can do it. It's a running game. Ori versus Nuts and Bolts versus Rock versus Scrivenator and the Gold. There's also Hawkeye versus Switchblade versus Velocipede versus Sabretooth versus Frank. There's also Hurricane versus Hunchback versus Punchline versus Sparkle versus Loki. There's also the Marshall versus Salvage versus Body Splash versus Buzz versus Meltdown. Okay. Let's go. Also, any old games, I hope you're having a great Digiday. And if it's the evening or nighttime, I hope it's a prodigious evening or nighttime. Ooh.
Unseeded in this competition, but could have a few surprises up its sleeve.
Speed 14.
A 24-volt
not too
sealed
fast.
lead-acid battery, the power behind this robot. It's armed with an electric pickaxe that can strike 3 times a second.
Okay, so capture the flag. I'd imagine you just have to hold
Very
on to a
highly
flag.
rated robot, this
I'm not
one.
sure.
It's seeded second. This robot, one of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old favourite, as you can
16.
see. It's armed with a vicious 3-pronged rending spike. The 4th seed, and this robot definitely
Speed
in with a
16.
chance today. Higher than a normal wedge, with all the same advantages, but it lets them use different weapons, of course. It's armed with a 2-speed crushing arm with more than 6 tons of downward force when it comes in for the kill. Shouldn't miss anything with those powerful headlights. Could come in handy in the right circumstances. Unseeded this time, but no slouch. This robot could do well. Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery for
TV
power,
watcher.
it has a titanium spike powered by CO2 and can pierce 3mm steel armor with absolute ease.
I believe
How
I've
about
unlocked,
something a bit tougher, guys?
I've unlocked 2 of them. I haven't brought them yet because money.
This robot isn't seeded, but is well fancied in the pits. Could be
Speed
the
16.
dark horse of the tournament.
Okay.
Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack, it has a short ramming spike, long enough to cause some damage to the unwary, though. A bit of a Jurassic robot, this one. Let's hope it avoids extinction.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, I
Falling
think
through
it
the
is just capture the
skylight's
flag.
not a good idea. You might end up in the basement and out of the running. Watch for the fan speed when they're running at full throttle. You may find yourself higher above the ground than you want to be. The gaps in the wall are a dangerous place to hang about. Get pushed off and they'll be scraping your robot off the street below.
This is such a dangerous arena
Get
to
too
play
close
in.
to the generators at either end of the arena and you could be in for a nasty shock.
There's audiences out on the rooftops. Like, what? Why? That's so dangerous. I've only just
Three,
realised that.
2,
They're all out there on the rooftop.
1. Activate.
It's like, what the heck?
Find the gap. Rock steady and raring to go. This
Whoa.
is the rock. Get close to the generators there. They might be having a shock.
Dang it.
Bashing away the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate. It's very tough. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? Just a scratch as the spike
Whoa.
slides off again. The Kevlar, the toughest armor into blades like
Wait.
this. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The drill sliding off the surface as they try to bring it to bear. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. They've made robot pizza themselves. Oh, not really, was it? Must have been either. Straight through the room below. Hope they don't cause any damage there.
Oh, that's fun. Do I have it? Am I good? Oh gosh.
On a tremendous charge now, speeding across the arena.
Oh, they're ganging
This
up on
could
me.
hurt if Shunt sticks his axe in.
Trying to gang up on me. I don't like it. No, guys. No. Stop. That was mine.
It's heading for a collision.
Oh. Oh. We could have this.
And Shunt sees his chance. Here he goes.
Nope, leave me alone.
On a direct collision course.
Oh.
Look out below. Oh
Wow.
dear, how dumb was that?
Yes.
Straight
Dummy
into
bot.
the reach of Shunt. Look out for
Oh.
Dead Metal's claws.
Just have to
or
avoid
it
one
could
now.
be curtains.
Nope, you're not getting it. You're not getting it, pal.
And it's going to barge straight into it.
This is mine.
Oh, this could hurt if Shunt sticks his axe in.
Come on, fall down, fall down. I've got the flag, you haven't. Just give up.
Cease.
Qualified. I have the flag. Gone in 41 seconds. Still mobile, but didn't manage to get the flag. Oh dear. And had, Mike and I require, had the most expensive wheels you could get on the game. Or some of the most expensive wheels. Like, they're really not great wheels to have. Maybe if you had a fast enough motor, but they're still not great wheels. The Rock, gone in 50 seconds. Nuts and bolts, gone in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Shunt fell down along with them. Isn't that great? And Ori made it through. Good job, Ori. Shouldn't have too much damage on us. It should be good damage-wise, because it's only a capture the flag game. Okay. Oh, there's only 4 of them to go against. Loki versus Robot Wars. This is Meltdown. Now we haven't got the fastest speed, but I feel like we'd have better understanding and knowledge of the arena. Let's see how fast they are.
Seeded third. No surprise that this robot's very highly thought of. A 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack gives this robot
Speed 16.
all the power it needs. It's armed with a flamethrower which torches at temperatures of up to 300 degrees Celsius.
Okay, let's see what the other speeds are.
This robot, unseeded,
32.
could do better
Okay,
than everyone
Loki's
expects
gonna be
today.
dangerous.
Powered by a
He's fast.
12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. This is one of the most expensive robots we have competing today. Nothing was too good for this team.
It's barely over 3,500. It's like, why? Why do you say that that's expensive?
Great things are expected from this robot, seeded as it is, first in the
When you have
competition.
ones like this.
wedge shape, very popular among our
Speed 32.
roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath
Okay, they
and
don't have
tip
like
opponents, of
32
course.
speed.
It has a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which spins at an incredible 12,000 revs per minute.
Okay. Kind of scared, but if we could get through the first round, we might be able to get through the final. Let's go for it. We get this, we get the trophy.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Mind the gap.
No, this is my flag.
Robotica.
This is
Yeah,
my flag.
what an
Leave it alone.
imaginative name.
Stop.
See the performance
Stop.
in the arena, though. It's imaginative.
Okay, you guys
Too
can
easy
go
to
suck
cut into
who you want.
titanium armor. Easiest material to scorch effectively. Bash, crash, and smash. Looks like a crippling blow
that
with
was
the
mine.
force behind that. The cutting attack doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The Kevlar resisting the
Whoa!
attack. They've made robot pizza. of
Okay,
themselves.
no.
Very nice to look at, isn't it?
Oh god. That's not your flag to have. Get off it.
Charging in with tremendous force. Edging a little close to the
Flag's
center
gone.
at that time.
Okay. My flag, and you're not gonna have it. No. Why must you do this to me? Why?
straight in on a collision course!
They
can't right themselves.
Damn it! I was hoping it would count me with the flag, but it wasn't.
Cease!
We were gone. There was just one bot as well. Ah, it was just one bot. It's all because we didn't have a flipper. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. Ow. Ow, that hurts. Ouch. Gone in 1 minute and 27 seconds. Ah, that hurt. Ow, the pain, the pain. Oh, the pain. That was a painful loss. Okay, let's see. I definitely she'll get more weight if we do give her like a flipper arm. So she can self-right. That was painful. What's away at the moment? That's ours. Jeff. Scott back. Her weight is 50 out of, what is it, 60? Yeah, she should be able to have a flip on. Should be fine.
Hi there.
Let's buy her an arm.
First you will need a body before you can begin adding other components. Parts are quite expensive here, but you can find cheaper parts in the scrapyard if you're on a
That
tight
was so
budget.
painful. Scottbot. Scottbot's too heavy. He can't go in to capture the flag. He's too heavy. You need a medium weight bot. Okay, this will make her go up to 54.
Your robot can now enter competitions, as it has all
Which
the
still
required
isn't
components.
past
Extras
60.
and weapons can be added until you
Which
reach
is
the
good.
weight limit. But remember, individual tournaments may have specific restrictions.
But yeah, Scottbot is pretty good. He is pretty good for other competitions and stuff. And I suppose you didn't get to see Scottbot in action, did you? Because I used Scott at like the start of today's stream. So, but it will be there as a VOD anyway, if you did want to watch it. But yes, now that Ori has a flipper, let's try again. And this time, if she gets flipped over, she might be able to save herself. Might. But the whole idea is not to fall onto your face in the first place. Especially considering it's time to go into this to these 500 each time. See? Entry free, 500. Come on, Ori. We can do this.
The robot you have selected is too heavy to qualify for this
I
tournament.
know!
You will have to either lose some weight from this robot or select another lighter robot to enter.
You don't have to tell me. I know these
All right.
things. Okay, who we got for the first round? Warlock again. Cutthroat. Nuts and bolts and savage. Is that like the exact same box? Oh no, we had Hurricane before. There's Hurricanes, Bucko, Body Splash, Grind Marshall. This way the Rock. Saber Tooth. That's right. Yago, Meltdown, Hawkeye, Sinister, Punchline. Okay. This time I'm gonna like skip. Don't need weapons. That is true. You don't really need weapons. But I did need to give her a lifting arm. And, well, I guess I gave her weapons for, like, if I ever try to enter her into an average competition to see how she could do. And just because I do like to see how robots can do in certain situations.
Not seeded in this competition, but this robot has the capability to cause a few upsets and surprises. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. It has a flamethrower with flames at temperatures of up to 300 degrees Celsius. More lights than a disco. This is Robot Wars, not your Saturday night out, boys. Lots of potential in this unseeded robot. Could be one to look out for.
14
Relying
speed.
on
I
a
didn't even know
12-volt
you could
sealed
get
lead-acid
14
battery for
speed.
power. It's armed with a set of small electric lifting spikes powered by a lorry windscreen wiper motor.
Quite slow.
Seated fourth in the competition, this robot isn't to be taken lightly. It's shaped like a kind of
32
domed
speed.
wedge. The circular saw you can see is powered by a motor from a garden strimmer of all things. Cost an absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them. Seated second, and one to keep an eye on is this.
Second.
It's a middleweight
With
robot.
16 speed. Mind you, our bot is also 16 speed, so understandable.
This robot is unseeded, but still could be one to keep your eye on. A 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack gives this robot all the power it needs. It has a short ramming spike, long enough to cause some damage to the unwary though. Spiky by design, spiky by nature. This one looks like it has a mean temper.
Okay.
Be wary near the skylight, otherwise you might be dropping in on someone unexpectedly. 3, 2,
Here we go.
1. Activate.
Let's hope I don't get
Mind the
caught by
gap.
the house robot.
Ah, now this is nuts and bolts.
No, go away.
It's up its sleeve though. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of
Oh,
that.
oh,
The
oh.
steel resisting the blade so far. Letting out a push and tip it if it can. Armour holding out well against the charge. On a tremendous charge now. Speeding
Why the
across
house boat?
arena.
What the heck was that? Rigged! 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 This was rigged! This wasn't his dielectric toothbrush work. Yep, he does. What was that? That was rigged.
Cease!
That was rigged. The house bots! Oh, God. It'll make you die. There's 2 of them that survived that. That was so rigged. That was rigged. Hashtag rigged. We have been cheated. Cheated out of our money on that one. Cheated, I tell you. Cheated. That's fine. How's our value doing? 28%. Ah. I'll turn on the charger. Okay. Do you know what? I've decided we'll do another first competition. Another free to enter competition, shall we say. And we'll do it with Scott because I don't know whether any old games is going to go back and watch the VOD. I mean, I know I don't go back and watch VODs that much. So, let's do another arrow competition with Scott Pack. Just so that any old games gets to see Scott Pack in action. And we kind of need more money, so.
The robot you have selected is equipped with a weapon that is banned in this tournament. You will have to remove the offending
Wait.
weapon, or choose a
Are we
legal
in
robot
the
to
right-
enter.
Was the flamethrower actually banned in the original Robot Wars competition? What does it mean by Robot Wars? Does it mean you're not allowed to flamethrower?
The robot you have selected is equipped
Yeah.
with a weapon that is banned in this
Not
tournament.
allowed to flamethrower in
You will
Robot
have to
Wars.
remove the offending weapon, or choose a legal robot to enter.
How about we don't use Crystal then?
Okay.
Ours has been redone with just more spikes. Just cause. And then there's Jeff. And then there's Scott Pat. Who, by the way, I think looks great since I've redecorated him. The axe was really too heavy for him. Scott Pack versus Buds versus Bullock. The X-Master Loki versus the Aggressor. Mine versus Cutthroat versus Alleycat. Marshall versus John versus Electric. Sparkle versus Simstar versus Simon Rock versus Electric versus Ray. Iago versus Creator Thriller versus Smoker. Body Splash versus Hurricane versus Switchback. Okay. Let's go. Scott Pack. Let's show any old games how we do it. With steel. Steel armor. Love me some of that steel armor. Wonderful. And I think Ori would probably be the first bot that I'll upgrade to titanium when given her really, really good armor that won't be too heavy. But that'd be once I get enough credits to do that.
Unseeded, but certainly not out of the running for the title. Anything can happen here. Powered by a 24-volt sealed lead acid battery, the petrol-driven chainsaw providing the attack power on this robot.
Doesn't stand a chance.
The fourth seed, and this robot definitely in with a chance
doesn't have
today.
a chance.
This robot, one of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old favourite, as you can see.
Also
It has a
using the
vicious
wheels that I
rending
don't
spike,
like.
angled to cause maximum damage.
I swear to you, I would never use those wheels. They're so expensive and they're just for show. I hate them.
Unseeded this robot, but showing a lot of potential. Powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack. Cost an absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them.
Let's go. We got this.
The flamers on the arena walls can be a great danger if a robot's flammable at all. They can give them a nasty shock even if they aren't too. The arena flipper, a great way to finish a fight if someone's immobilized. Throw them up in the air and watch them crash to the ground. There is the pit of oblivion. Take
Pit
care
of
not
oblivion.
to get too close, or it could be all over. Bursts of flame occasionally
Most of
from
the time I
the
don't
flame
even
grills.
use the pit
They
that
can
much.
toast a robot if they get stuck
Only
there.
if I, like,
Watch
struggle.
out for the CPZs, otherwise you might come face to face with the house robots.
It's only really if you struggle in a match that you use.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Sergeant Bash is waiting to
let's
cook.
go.
Who's the main course? The steel taking the punishment well so far. Spinning blades, charging in for an attack. Titanium armor, not as effective against that impact as they'd like. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slice with just the aluminium armor. The aluminium armor
Turn
this
around.
kind of attack.
Every
Lifting
now and
weapons
then
like
I
that
get a
can push
little
things
bit
around,
lonely.
although it looks like you can find a way to damage them too. So keep looking, boys. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. The
some of
chainsaw
this.
attacking. Can it cause some
Want
damage?
some of this?
The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The chainsaw skimming off the surface. Not even a scratch. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? The armor holding out well against the charge. Into the path of Matilda, and she takes no prisoners. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Pushing,
He's stuck against the
shoving.
wall.
He needs something to push into it hard to do any damage.
He's gone into
Titanium won't be able
Matilda.
to stand up to too much of that. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. The steel taking the punishment well so far, and the impact causing some real damage this time. Taking a bit of a battering as it pushes it all over and tries to topple it. Bits and pieces everywhere.
You have the wheels that I don't like.
And make a whole new robot out of them.
That's it, Matilda.
Titanium
Get.
armor, not as effective against that impact as they'd like. Not
Wait,
too
how did
hard to
Buzz?
cut into the aluminium, but it's putting
How
up
did
a
Buzz
brave
get
fight.
himself back up?
Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it. The chainsaw clatters off the surface, not strong enough to get through it, I think. Onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? The rotating lawnmower blade heading in to cut it down to size. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage.
I think Sergeant Bash is
some
great.
defense against the attack. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armor. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. Stabbing away with a spike.
Excuse you.
You can see the damage starting to show. The aluminium shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught.
Oh.
Flip was ready and waiting for its first victim.
Hey,
They
guys,
seize on
the pit is
attack,
open.
And they lift it though. The circular saw getting
Wanna
closer.
come over?
And they're getting close enough. The titanium armor not as effective against that impact as they'd like. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Not sure how long the aluminium armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Into the pit. They're the remains of the
Buzz
robot.
gone. I love the round shells though.
On a tremendous charge now, speeding across the arena, and into some Kilolog CB's in, and he's not. Cease.
Yeah, the round shells are some of my favourite designs. Would you believe? I mean, they're probably very vulnerable, yeah, but I like the designs of round. Round and bubbly, that's what I like. The Bullock made it through. So it's going to be me versus the Bullock. Scott Pack versus Bullock. Let's do this. Plus, with a round design, if you easily get flipped, you can just get a flipper and flip yourself back up. Unless, of course, the flipper breaks and you're in trouble, but as you could see, Buzz was flipping himself up quite easily there. Actually annoying. I had to push him into the pit. Flat box with 6 wheels is probably my best. Personal preference, but yes. Probably does work best. Stop that versus Bullock. Okay. The Aggressor versus Loki. Okay. Cat versus Cutthroat. Okay. Because would you believe, as a kid, I didn't really do like the whole 6-wheel thing. I always enjoyed doing a traditional 4-wheel. Electro versus Cryptron. Sparko versus Skimster. I think I had like 1 or 2 bots that were like 6 wheels, just for the sake of having 6 wheels. And again, most of the time I had the wheels inside rather than outside. Just because I always liked the idea of the wheels being tucked away cozy inside the bot. Plague versus Robosta. Smokehead versus Gorilla Fritter. Body Splash versus Switchblade. Okay. We got this. Bullock. Let's go. Let us get the bullock. Also, after this competition, I think I'll finish up.
Three, two, one. Activate. Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course? Llama holding out well against the charge. The Titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? I don't think the spike did much good that time. Spinning blades, charging in for an attack. The Titanium standing up well to the punishment. Charging in with tremendous force. The steel taking the punishment well so far. Here comes the spike again. No damage from the spike this time. Try a better weapon sometime, boys. Titanium won't be able to stand too much of that. Tricky to cut into the Titanium. Luckily for them. Tough steel armor making it hard on the opponent to avoid.
Got him stuck into shunt. Ha! Low.
Strong enough to get through. Straight into the reach of shunt. Titanium armor.
That's it, shunt. You can come up with it.
Not too easy to cut into titanium armor. Chopping away. Can he get a good blow in? A good attempt, but not quite enough that time. The crowd wonder what's happened here. This isn't what they came to see. They want naming and slaughter. Heading over to push and tip it if it can. The titanium standing up for now. How long will it hold out? The titanium standing up well to the punishment. Oh, this could hurt if Shunt sticks his axe in. Not enough to hurt. The spike not piercing it. Look at Shunt's axe gleaming. He's just raring to go. The heavy weapon crashing in and making mincemeat of this one. The titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that.
You're still alive.
Opens up, waiting to welcome the loser of our contest. Ready to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. And it's taken a real battering with that blow. You can see the damage starting to show. Into the pit they go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Cease!
Go on, Scott. That is some push power going on there. That's what you get for having those wheels. That's all I can say. Don't have those wheels. I love how it says aggression was like a tiny score. Nice. Fixed him up with 13 minutes to spare. Look at that. Love it. Okay, Scott Pack versus the Operator. Agcat versus Tom. It's gonna start with Blade. Jericho versus Blade. Okay. Okay. Okay, Aggressor, what seed are you?
The 8th seed for the title. Not to be
seed.
discounted. Could go all the way. A 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack gives this robot all the power it needs. It has a spike trap, angled to catch other robots to push them around the arena.
This guy shouldn't be too hard to tip. But it depends on his push power against my push power. Most of the time around, I don't have great push power.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Bash is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just onto the arena flipper they go. Are they ready to fly? Barging in to push it around. Trying to charge right in now. Getting a bit too close for comfort to those flame jets. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. The blades grind round, trying to get into a good position to attack. Yama holding out well against the charge. think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. Polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. My word, there's bits of robot all over the arena. Tearing in.
Good
That's
save.
making you think twice about tangling with this blade again. The steel taking the punishment well so far. And in it goes! A lot of weight behind this robot are making good use of it to cause damage. Just a scratch as the spike slides off again. The cutting attack doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. Spinning blades charging in for an attack. It's carnage. Devastation. It's Robot Wars. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. Heading over to push and tip it if it can. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. Pushing it around.
I go above you, you go above me. We go above each other.
Well against the charge. Could be in for shunting. Getting dangerously close to the CPZ that time. Not much damage this time. Have another go. A pit opening now in the arena floor. Maybe soon to be occupied by one of these robots. Slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression. Onto the arena floor they go.
He's flipping his way from the arena. Wrong!
They're out of the contest. The steel taking the punishment well so far. Bits and pieces everywhere.
What are you doing, Circular?
Make a whole new robot out of them. Bulletproof glass holding out against the burning heat. Off comes the spike.
Jesus.
Cease.
Put a camera on the box, you can have first person camera angle. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't have the first person camera. I'd remember. I'd remember if it did. Wait, why am I cancelling? I don't need to cancel. Do it. Nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Play versus Driller Thriller. I don't like the idea of having to go against Driller Thriller. Play maybe. Not Driller Thriller though. They can be dangerous. Dangerous. I have a feeling this one's probably a top seed.
The top seed, this robot obviously in with a good chance.
And I hate his
Powered
wheels.
by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. It's armed with a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which the team claims will cut through almost anything. No expense spared on this robot. Let's hope the results live up to expectations, or someone's going to want a refund.
Well, I'll make them want to have a refund, because I hate those wheels. Let's go.
Three, two, one. Activate. Bash is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just itching to flame away. Flip was ready and waiting for its first victim. The Kevlar, the toughest armor against flames like this. I don't think the spike did much good that time. The circular saw grinding through, starting to make an impression, but it's going to take more than that to give it any real trouble. Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it.
Wait.
Holding out well against the charge.
Pardon back, don't begin at me.
The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Their spike's been broken off. In it comes for an attack now. Coming in to pin it down with the ideal pushing weapon there. And in it goes! A lot of weight behind this robot and making good use of it to cause damage. The steel armor giving it some defense against the attack. Not too difficult to cut the Kevlar armor with the right weight. The rotating lawnmower blade heading in to cut it down to size. Not enough to hurt, the spike not piercing it. The Kevlar armor makes it difficult to pierce the body of this robot. The steel armor giving it some protection from the impact. No damage that time, hardly even scratching the surface, despite the strength of that saw blade. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage. Gentle push there, that won't do much damage. That's encouraging. There's some damage showing. Can they follow it up now? Holding up well against the guard. Punching in with a spike. Racing in on the attack. Can they lift it up? Just a scratch as the spike sprays into the air. The pit opens up, waiting to welcome the loser of our contest. The blades have fallen off.
Oh my god!
Tremendous
What happened?
charge. You can see the huge dent.
Oh, what happened there, Scott?
Cease.
I don't know. Oh my god. Every time Scott gets towards the semi-final, he fails nearly every time. But in his defense, he did win at the start of this stream. So that was just really unlucky that he got caught by Circular Lock. That was really unlucky. That was painfully unlucky. You, I hate you with your wheels. If I ever come across this robot again, he's dead. I'm going to kill this robot. If I ever come across this robot again, I'm going to kill him. You are going to be dead, sir. Next time we ever meet, you will be dead. Ugh. But yeah, that's enough streaming for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I wasn't too bad. I won 2 trophies today, I think it was. Might be 3 trophies. There was the bomber, the carnage. Oh yeah, and there was the there's about 3 trophies out today. So didn't do too bad today. And I hope you all enjoyed. I am now going to log out on this. Yeah, see ya in the old games. Thank you for coming by, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me just shut down the game. It might freeze things on OBS, I'm not sure. Yeah, it froze things on OBS, but it's fine. I shut it down properly. Windows in and off. Oh, that's okay, Ori. I hope you enjoyed. And it's good to have some rest and such. Yeah, you're most welcome. And tomorrow I'm going to be continuing on with Ethereal Enigma. Don't know how many days we got left of Ethereal Enigma, but I'm going to be continuing on with that tomorrow. Also, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a cold sore as well. Hope I can chase that away soon, because that's not great. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed. And goodbye to YouTube. Have great digi days and prodigious evenings and nights. Bye bye, YouTube.